Hello everybody. Today's Thursday, 5/14/2015. I'm Mark from America 2.0. How are you? I got something really good for you. Yep, that was a nice transition. Alright, Sheriff's Deputies team with military for special ops exercises. A joint exercise at Fort Bragg, Special Operations Troops and Sheriff's Deputies of Richland County, South Carolina. Due to happen Friday. It's related to the Jade Helm 15 military training mission set in 7 states this summer. You can read this right here. You can also just go to AOL and type Sheriff's Deputies team with military special apps exercises, and you can get what I'm viewing here from WND. Basically, it says that there's a possible Posse Comitatus or Comitatus violation here. The Posse Comitatus Act was passed in 1878 to limit federal government from using U.S. military forces to enforce law enforcement against American citizens. People are actually very upset. This isn't the first one of these I've come across. This is the first solid article that I've found, so I'm putting it out there. Many are concerned recent upcoming military training exercises pairs federal forces with civilian police officers, and basically it's trending dangerously close to Posse Comitatus line, which is basically a full-blown police state. So you see what I see here. I'm not going to play the video. Well, I might, but you guys know where to get this from. The fact that police and military are engaging in drill exercises is already a violation of the Posse Comitatus and a long-standing American tradition separation between the domestic policing and military activity. This happened during Fort Bragg, and it initiated this with Special Forces training with Richland County civilian law enforcement officials, and this began about a week ago. WLTX also reported the Sheriff's Department Special Response Team was tasked to partner with 3rd Special Forces Group at Fort Bragg to stage simulated scenarios for the military. In reports earlier this week, even groups like InfoWars said Special Forces out of Fort Bragg are training SWAT officers in Richland County, South Carolina for house-to-house raids and unnerving militarized police and law enforcement, or to militarize domestic law enforcement for late night raids and pre-dawn exercises. And this started about May 8th. Well, it's past May 8th, so this is where it is. Some of the Jade Helm sharpest critics say it's backdoor attempt to acclimate the American people for a federal declaration of martial law. I don't happen to believe it is. I believe the window is going to be set by others. I don't believe it's going to be the guys on the ground that are going to initiate it. But I do believe it's highly baited to pull out your lone wolf shooters and your lone militias, etc. The Richmond County Fort Bragg joint training exercise was held last year also. And then Sheriff Leon Lott said the operation was crucial to helping deputies prepare for tragic situations that could occur in Colombia. And that came from the Associated Press. Here's something else. Meanwhile, another video recently surfaced of U.S. Marine training operations in Arizona. We've seen this, at least online, some of us. They put Marine MEU teams on the ground in Arizona in the areas where he's at least essentially. And they did even mock internment camps, drills, which I think is just insane by itself. So this is coming down to the wire, folks. There's a lot of shit happening here. So this is really coming down to the wire, and what this is actually talking about is bridging that line between law enforcement and the military. And although we could find reasons why this is so, it's also very bad. I'm not saying that it can't be good for some points, but the reason the military and the police were separated in the first place is because there are critical differences in tactics, critical differences in what you can and cannot do. And really, once those differences disappear, there really is nothing to stop full-blown chaos, anarchy, and just all the bad stuff your governments have warned you about for the rest of your life. I don't really have any strong feelings about the military doing this. When I was in Arizona, we used to see SWAT teams doing training like this all the time. It was with, military guys and this and that, but it was back in the 90s when everybody ran around, where the SWAT teams had their blue hats and, their blue cloth hats and, just the SWAT uniforms, and they had shotguns and 30-06s. It wasn't all this full-blown military stuff nowadays. And when they were training them back then, I even kind of said, this is kind of strange. But now I'm actually living today, and I'm going, wow. So this is already becoming a Posse Comitatus violation, at least in what it's originally intended for. So it's going to be very interesting to see what's going on with this and how everything turns out. If shit does hit the fan, I do plan on terminating this sometime just before Jade Helm hits, just so I don't have to worry about anything stupid happening. I don't really think the Jade Helm in my area is going to do anything worth a damn. But in Texas and Utah and the southern states, it's going to be bad. I don't know to what end. I could say full-blown anarchy, full-blown civil war, full-blown World War III, full-blown nukes, and have nothing happen. So I honestly don't know at this point. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, please comment, please share. Thank you. God bless.